Used to start this, you would just talk to Mender Lazarus and he would just give you his task force, but we apparently got to do this the hard way and go through the Pillar of Ice and Flame. The 5th column overthrow. Alright, Tabez. Let me explain something before we get started. Each of us Menders has his or her own theories on how to stop the coming storm. We call it the coming storm because Silas was very clear to us before we came here that we could not reveal anything regarding the future invasion, storm. We need to control the variables. The more people know, the bigger the circle of those who could potentially cause alteration in the time stream. We wouldn't be able to track or control it. We'd see effects without cause. Want to help an old friend and give me a hand with my pet project? Sure. Always comes down to bad guys. In your recent past, the bad guys' 5th column party was overthrown and the council took their place. Now, the council might not be the best group in the world, but compared to the 5th column, at least had some morals. You know nothing about what really happened during the 5th column overthrow, namely the fact that you were directly responsible for it. Take a moment and let that sink in, okay? The battle between the two sides was close, and in many timelines the 5th column survived and prospered, creating a world that's a little bit 1984, a little bit Soylent Green, and a whole lot of not good. So, right off the top, I want you to go back in time and upload a computer virus into the 5th column network. This will give us the intel we need to find out what they're planning, as well as disrupting their infrastructure enough to bring them down. So, this ties into the game's actual real-world history, because when they went to roll into Europe, they had to replace the 5th column with the Council because of Germany. And so they actually did an in-game event where they had the 5th column and the Council fighting in the streets for half of an issue. So issue 3 or something like that. Because apparently having guys in red and black outfits versus guys in solid black outfits was a big, was enough to get you into Germany. I don't claim to know how that works. No, XLG, outside of Babylon 5, Michael Straczynski isn't that interesting of a writer to me. I've read his Spider-Man. I don't need to try to read anything else he's ever worked on. I think I got some vampire book he worked on, Midnight something or other. I got a couple issues of that I got out of the 50-cent bin. It's kind of funny when you typo while you're talking about typos. That's kind of funny. That's the funniest thing you've said all day. I'm telling you, I saw someone on the cameras. I'm telling you, why are you heading towards it? We should be getting out of here. Yeah, you should be getting out of here. So anyway, I was going to talk about stuff related to the game, but XLG decided we should talk about J. Michael Straczynski for some reason instead. I have no idea why. Have you ever read Roger Zelazny's Amber series, XLG? Or played the game that he wrote, Chronomaster? No? Why not? Sheesh! Trying to take me to task, and you ain't even started your tasks. Mm-hmm. I see how it is. Okay, XLG, I don't read stuff that's not good. Boom. There you go. Nice. No set of access before you even step back through the portal. I've been checking through some of their files. It looks like it's time for us to go on a recruiting drive. You need to convince Nosferatu to join the Sinner's army. He's working on some very edgy tech, and I don't like extrapolating where it could end up. Bringing Nosferatu onto a member of the council might be the only way to take his projects offline. You're gonna have to go in under the disguise of a council member. We don't need to worry about a costume change or anything. We'll just have you upload some information to their systems that gives them the impression the council is planning an attack on the installation. Granted, that means they'll be expecting you, but I'm sure that's nothing you can't handle. Alright, let's upload some fake intelligence. After we beat these 3 guys up. Okay, 2 guys and a robot. I think Bendis is writing another book with like his stepdaughter or whatever as a major character in it. That's all he's done for like a decade. Ironheart, stepdaughter. Naomi on DC, stepdaughter. Like, it's all her. Maybe it's his actual daughter. I don't remember. Like, that character is, like, just her. So wherever he goes, it's like in his contract, I have to be able to put her in these books. Which, you know, fair. Like, if I could just, like, had the power to just put my friends and family into books, I probably would. You know? I'm gonna have a character named Zilg in this book. I'm gonna have a weasel that is also a ninja in this book. Yeah, it's very probably the glowies in this first area, but where the heck is it? Council bases are like rabbit warrens, man. You'll never find your way around in them. We'll check this next area. If it's not there, I don't... Oh, is it in the last room and we go there and then Nosferatu attacks us? It's been a long time since I did this arc, so I forget the details. But I'm starting to think that that's maybe what happens. We go to the end, there's a glowy, click the glowy, then Nosferatu comes. Oh, there he is. The man, the myth, the vampire himself. So who will win? Evil vampire super soldier or radiation powered green thing? I am only level 39 here. I don't have all my incarnate goodies. I hate fighting this guy because of his self-heal. Should I just pop a Shivan? If I had a power that gave, like, minus heal effectiveness, that'd be really nice right about now. By that logic, shouldn't horse jockeys be the pilots? You've surely seen how light those dudes are. Those guys weigh like 90 pounds, man. That can't be healthy. Come on, dude. Give it up, Nosferatu. Give it up. This is the only hard part of this whole story arc, is just beating him. There we go. Nosferatu has decided to join the center. Well done. Turns out if you beat people up, it's a very persuasive argument. Nicely done. Now the conflict between the Council and the Fifth Column is in full swing. When Nosferatu arrives with his contingent of vampires, the center will not look a gift quadruped in the mouth. One last thing before you go, Tabez. You and I have been through a lot. I'll let you know that I appreciate your friendship. Here's to many more past adventures. Let's not forget Newton and his lovely little laws. Simple though they might be, occasionally we see them in action. Nosferatu on the side of the Council, the Fifth Column is responding by bringing out some of the most powerful members. Burkholder is their equal and opposite reaction to our earlier moves. I believe it's time for a counter move. One thing about Burkholder, simply something I've seen through history investigating him, he's not the most loyal individual. His handlers believe that he'll stand for them. Got another thing coming. However, he's a smart man. He'll put up a good fight either way. One should go in with Nosferatu. Now, a council member believes that you work for the council as well, so it shouldn't be a problem. Just give Burkholder the same offer you gave Nosferatu, and you should be good. I remember reading many years ago, on the topic of racing, that in like Saudi Arabia, camel racing is a big deal, and they started using robot jockeys. I don't know if this is true, but I remember reading this. No, traditionally, wasn't this mission set in a warehouse? I remember this being in a warehouse. Whatever. Good old Burkholder. Well, I think they've edited this. Didn't he used to show his face here? Instead of it being behind a mask? Yeah, I think Burkholder used to show his face here. I don't even know what you're talking about. You've never read Planet, so you'd know that we'll just like have people whose job is to clean up the space junk. I don't understand. Like, this is a solvable problem. Some guy wrote a manga about it like 15 years ago. You two are shooting at me, so you're getting shot at. Okay, you want to shoot at me too, huh? You know, you'd think these bad guys would just stop being bad, actually. Excellent. Hope Nosferatu would help you out on that last mission. His presence in the encounter was key for later events. Now the Burkholder's on the side of the center. And one final step. You're true allies, you and me. I will speak to you with some reverence to all the times of the ages. Well, thanks, buddy. Once there's enough stuff in space for that to matter, the money becomes irrelevant because you can launch from the moon, XLG, instead of the Earth. 1/6 the gravity. It's a lot cheaper. All you got to do is like mine water on the moon. Which turns out there's a lot of water on the moon. The last piece of the puzzle needs to be put in place. The last 3 leaders of the 5th column need to be removed from power. You have Nosferatu and your new friend Burkholder decide to help you out. I bet you can't wait. You are correct. Let's take out Maestro, Requiem, and Vandal. Bam! Bam! Go to Striga and take them out. Once they're defeated, the rest of the 5th column will fall. Now, I warn you to be cautious. Everything I've found regarding this final battle tells me there's a good chance the 5th column may exist afterwards. They go so deep into hiding that I have no record of them anywhere after this point. Yeah, well, that's because you haven't played the game, dude, or you'd know. You guys got to go. Now you're like, this just looks like another boring cave, right? Like, oh boy, you're just in yet another council base type map. Well, it may look that way. This may look like a mere council base map, but it's got a whole cool area down there that we are headed towards. There we go. I saved this to do it at when I was level 50, just so I'd have all my IOs and I'd have set bonuses and stuff, because otherwise this is kind of a rough fight down here. But boy, is it a lot of fun. There's Burkholder. Wonder where Nosferatu is. I don't see him in the text scroll. Let's go check out the area right here. See if he's there. I love Hunt for Red October. Great movie. I've seen Hunt for Red October like, I don't know, 50 times, dude. Things down here don't react well to bullets. Read the book. I liked Red Storm Rising as a book better than Hunt for Red October. I'm amazing that Red Storm Rising never got made into a movie, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Wonder why that is. I guess probably Red Storm Rising would be like way too expensive to make. You, my most loyal of subjects, are to be privy to a secret. Even though we may fall this day, our time in the sun is not over. We will return. I have seen to this personally. Lie in wait within the ranks of the council. Wait for the sign. Never despair. The time will come. Oh man, bad guys doing bad guy stuff. It's a shame you're missing out on like the climax of this story arc, dude. Like you're gonna be like, oh, I gotta go do things. And we're about to have like a big fight against a whole room full of people. Oh, we need to go the other way. My bad. Yeah, we're about to have a big throwdown. Ah, crap. We're about to have a big old throwdown here. It's going to be awesome. Me and 2 archvillains versus 3 archvillains. I guess that means I also am an archvillain. Like, it's just a whole room full of dudes. Like, at this point, the game's just like, how would you like to fight everyone? And the answer is yes. Yes, I would like to fight everyone. Hello, boys. Come on down here. Our Vandal's probably the easiest one to take down, so we'll work on him first. Oh no, the ambushes have started. Perhaps you should consider a career change. It's time for one of life's great adventures. Oh, Maestro, are you about to get splatted? Is that what you're telling me? There goes Requiem and Maestro. Just leaves the cleanup crew here. I think Burkholder might have bought it, and that's okay. I guess it doesn't really matter which one we take, because we're just going to sell it. Oh no, there's Burkholder. Yeah, and it's Council Burkholder. That's what he used to look like in that mission. He didn't have the face mask on. Excuse me. There it is. We just mowed down 3 elite bosses and like 200 dudes. At level 39. I love it, man. I love that. You've taken him out and paved the way for the Sinner to take control. He will rename the group, calling it the Council. This control will be harsh and nearly as deadly, but trust in time. It is for the best.